Greetings from somewhere. I am your host, Dylan. I have accumulated a pile of, I think it's nice. Some people would call it a steaming pile of videos and content, but I'm going to show it here to my co host today, Dr. Harley Quinn. Thanks for joining me.
Hey, thank you for having me. Happy to be here.
Uh, Absolutely. And Matt Hibner's opening comment, AEW is weird, actually does kick off with a conversation. We recently had about a 90-ish minute conversation about Hulk Hogan over on your channel.
Yeah.
And something that we just got into, as I was talking about the NWO getting me into wrestling, it kicked off with Dean Malenko, Rey Mysterio, Psychosis. There was something that brought me there, and then other stuff that hooked me. And then you've got AEW, which it got a million people once.
Once. And I was one of them million. I was jumping up and down like a crazy person. I probably watched that CM Punk intro 5 times. And it went down from there.
I was at the pre-AEW show in Las Vegas before they had their. I guess that was Double or Nothing. The Dustin. It was like a concert. The emotion that was going through the crowd during Cody versus Dustin, and I really wanted them to, but I don't give a shit at this point.
Nope.
Hangman Adam Page dropped the ball as heavyweight champion so bad the first time
Yep.
that them giving him to the second time, it's a renaissance. I saw it the first time, it sucked. I've got quite the nerd fantasy booking. That it might be a regular program of ours, nerd fantasy booking, because we can really go down that rabbit hole of.
I would absolutely love it because there's so many different like start and stops that I don't understand. Because I mean, you know as well as I do, AEW never tells you when someone's injured or anything. They all you know is one day they're not on TV anymore, and you don't know if they fell out of favor with somebody or if they got injured. You don't find out till months later.
It's a great TV show if you're hooked up to Twitter and follow all the other CMLL and Japanese wrestling. If you have all the backstory, but as a TV show on its own, it fucking sucks. I can't believe that they came with the million viewers that they started off with. There was nothing to keep us.
Nope.
There was that bad wrestling humor. It feels like Vince McMahon has his special bad humor that is just wrestling, and the Young Bucks did the same thing. The same, here's our bad wrestling humor. You know how you wanted something different than Vince? Here's our bad humor. We've got long hair and flippy dudes. We're not old dudes.
Yeah, and I mean the thing is like okay, they had goodwill going in for a variety of reasons. People just wanted a legitimate legitimate competition to Vince because TNA was never going to do it, and of course it never looked like they were going to dig themselves out of the well they were ever in anyway. And the fact that they did start off pretty hot with a lot of like just right signings, like people like Dustin Rhodes, people loved Cody Rhodes. He had the grassroots thing going for him. People had heard about online forever about MJF. And then some other ones say all this goodwill going in, and it's like they just, hey, how can we blow this?
They thought what's crazy is they thought it was going to work. They thought that it was a very good thing, just bringing back this exact same tone that WWE has, just at J.J. Abrams' breakneck speed. That's what we're going to do. He thinks it's just because he counts wins and losses. It's sports-based wrestling. No, there's a tone. There's a certain tone that WCW Saturday Night had in 1986 that it did not have in 1995.
No, not at all. And they it's like they, other than you see the win-loss record on TV, but they seem to have like lost the feeling of the script or whatever, and what the sports-based television was supposed to be. That they kind of
he never knew. Like in my mind, what sports-based wrestling was was never what Tony Khan meant. He obviously what he said, what he put in my mind was not what we got at all.
Looks
And
like
he's just going.
WCW, but yeah, it looks like WCW, but it has like nothing but ECW matches with people less talented than both organizations filling the show.
And yeah, now that Hardcore Moxley is not the heavyweight champion, I have no idea if it'll be a success or not. I'm not checking it out.
Nope.
They're giving me the same flop from before, and I don't know. Get Hogan out of the grave and to turn heel on us. I don't know. I don't know what will get me to actually watch your fucking program again. But thank you, folks, for watching our program. And after a little nerd talk, we are going to get off to a flaming start. Sometimes you just catch mass chaos. Whenever there is civil unrest or a big old fire, it's fun. It's right over here. Someone documented it, and just nice day at the beach until oh shit, that's our floor, isn't it?
Oh shit! I hope that's not the room that we rented.
Is that our fault? That's definitely our hotel. 1, 2, 3. Well, no use running towards it now. We'd be running straight towards danger. We're just not going to own that luggage anymore. Was that our fault? Did we leave the hot plate on? We were trying to save a couple of bucks by bringing our own cans of beans and hot plate. Did we do that?
Why didn't we just stay at the Hampton Inn that has free breakfast in the morning? I don't know.
I've been to a few. Very rarely is the morning breakfast like the burritos with egg and bacon and such in it. Usually it is just donuts and bagels and such, which, all right, it's something. But having the actual breakfast wraps, hooray, that's what I was expecting. Don't be afraid to end a workday early, this guy says. He's gonna go in with the trees.
He's making a wood chipper joke. He's a Chipperson of the wood chipper jokes.
Fuck yeah. I love finding these Michael Jackson impersonators because I really don't think I found a good one yet.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
I think that's what. That's right on the spine. Let's get that replay. Oh, look how smooth he looks. Just that frame right there, right before the impact. So we'll definitely have to take this down to a quarter speed in replay to check that out one more time.
Here we go. Listen, I gotta tell you, because this is probably about the closest you're gonna get to it. I used to be a semi-pro skateboarder. The joke is I was pretty good, but I was never good enough to get paid. Oh, Mazzy! Oh.
Thank you, Mazzy. I was going to let you finish your story, but Mazzy has you excited with the $9.99. Thank you so much for the super chat. I am so hyped for the dating stuff. Hi, Dylan and Dr. Harley. Let's go. That is indeed scheduled for segment 3. This is our second segment, and we will have some speed dating with a new fellow. This guy, he keeps changing what his name is. I'm gonna have to do a deep dive of his account if I can find it. If he stops giving himself a new fucking name every time I find him.
Oh, not one of those people that change their name every week. It's like, buddy, you pick one good name and stick with it. But God, I love Mazzy. I'm glad she's here tonight. She's good people out there in the dabble hack verse, etc. verse, or whatever
Well,
side that we're on.
I do want to correct you. You said just pick a good name and go with it. Like me, pick a mediocre name and go with it.
No.
If it's mediocre, go ahead and run with it.
Yes.
And I got to drop a super chat jingle for that one. Thank you for
Oh,
dropping
yeah.
the $10 dues, Mazzy.
Thanks for the super chat, super chat, super chat.
And let's get that in a quarter speed one more time before going to the next video. Smooth all the way up until impact. I called him not a good Michael Jackson, but it was like a 9.5 until this.
What I wanted to tell you real quick, based on that, before we were, for a very good reason, interrupted by a super chat in a video that wasn't me, but it was my namesake dancing to it. Why why I sit funny is because I was a semi-pro skateboarder and I had an entry where I hit about right where old Michael Jackson hit. I flew off the board. I landed right on my tailbone, and that was it. I'm retired after that. I had a crack on it. I still can't sit in normal seats to this day. It's the most nauseating pain I've ever felt, probably will ever felt, and I hope you never feel it.
So, because of that injury, did you get a cool way of sitting down like Commander Riker did?
No, I just have to keep shifting in my seat because I was like, I am not getting a donut. I will not be accused of having the roids. It ain't going to happen. I'll just be in agony and just keep doing this forever.
I do believe that we've got a t-shirt idea. Thank you guys for dropping the "We're all from somewhere, I'm from somewhere" Narm Gray Runner, and a member for 11 months. Thanks for sticking with me, I guess, since I have been monetized. Almost been a whole year now. Thanks you for your $5 dues. And I owe you guys a bonus episode. I have been in a less than up mood. An uppity mood, if you will, more than an up mood. And I owe you guys a bonus episode. I should do 2 this week. Some deleted scenes, and I've got a few things that I can't cut that run quite a long time. That well, I'll have to edit them and get them to you. But deleted scenes coming up next for the bonus episode, as we get to a lateral from Michael Jackson on his roller skates to a little mini skateboard.
Patrz. Hey, I know you guys close in 2 minutes.
Heck of a trick.
Yeah, you reminded me of my injury. Thanks for bringing back that PTSD.
It went along with the theme. I didn't realize I was going to trigger. I didn't realize I was going to trigger some PTSD in between the two, the smack and the spinal injury.
If only you could have done like a Professor X, like, hang on to the skateboarding story for 30 more seconds. Don't say it yet.
Hey, I know you guys close in 2 minutes, but can I please place an order?
Yeah, of course. What can I get you?
Can I actually get...
That's the 2 types of employees that you have at 11:50 p.m. that closes at midnights. Absolutely. Because all she needs to do is take the order. The one that fills the order, she doesn't feel so good.
Can I actually get...
It actually bugged the shit out of me. Places that would clean up early, and then we would fuck ourselves because we cleaned up early if any one order comes in. It's like, no, we don't start cleaning this shit. We can clean this little shit up until we close. We need that 15, 30 minutes to close after, because what the fuck? What are we doing here?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I did my run of fast food too. You have to be careful what you clean up early because you're just going to end up cleaning it a second time.
It's Men's Mental Health Month.
Okay.
Make sure you keep that shit bottled up, boys.
Right here.
It'll just get used against you at a later date.
That's why you're looking at this.
I do like that it gives us our locations as well. Advice from Arkansas from Justin there.
Well, you can turn this video off right now because I learned something in my youth. Never trust advice from Arkansas.
Sometimes when
That was Party Inside by Mr. Blue Sky. You can find him, the real MR Blue Sky, on SoundCloud. I do use you quite often. I think I've used 2 of yours and 1 not yours so far in this mix.
when I get bored, I buy cameos and I just write the craziest prompt that I can think of. This is one that I just sent to Tito Santana, the WWE superstar. Hey Tito, I went on a date with my high school crush. Things were going amazing until Indian food wrecked me and I legit shit myself. He was weirdly sweet about it though. But now what? Do I bring it up or pretend it didn't happen? Help!
Oh,
So if you have an extra $100 for Tito Santana, I bet you he's a $65 guy. I didn't look this up. I bet you he's economical. He knows he can make a couple of bucks off of fans. But $100 for Tito Santana seems a bit much, and I haven't heard of. I don't remember Tito being a promo guy ever.
no,
You're
never.
yeah, you have your knowledge goes a bit further back when he held the IC title in the '80s. Never really a promo dude, just the worker.
No, his promos were as plain Jane as humanly possible. They were short and sweet. They were just like, "I'm gonna see you in the ring at Madison Square Garden." That was it. Nothing else.
This is WWE Hall of Famer Tito Santana giving a shout out to Jimmy. Jimmy, you went out with the girl that you had a big time crush on. You had an amazing night until you shit on yourself. Not good news, but forget about it. It happened. But don't ever bring it up. And it never happened. I hope you're still with your crush. Arriba!
Well, I hate to say it, but his promo skills have deteriorated.
Even worse than what you remember. That was. I don't think he read that beforehand. You can do a second take, Tito. When he pauses right here, the girl you had a big crush on, and then he pauses as he gets to the joke, but he's like, "You gave me $60 to say it." Okay.
That you had a big time crush on. You had an amazing night until you shit on yourself.
He's reading it right there. I don't think he proofread this a fucking bit. That's why his promo fucking stinks. Jim Cornette, when he did this, he puts a lot more effort than a lot of these dudes do.
Oh, yeah.
I did love the Dark Side Phil collection. I remember Kevin Nash. Someone gave him a cameo to call Dark Side Phil a loser for spending tens of thousands of dollars on the mobile WWE game.
Which one? Do you remember which one, or was there multiple? Because I mean, they had multiple games.
He was, according to the trolls, WWE champions. DSP wrestler cameos. I'm gonna see if I can find this really quick since we went down this road.
Because you've talked about something I know a lot about. Now, WWE Immortals was made by NetherRealm, who also did, Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat X Mobile, et cetera. And that one had a pay-for-play option. And I could see someone that didn't know how to cheat, like accidentally spending a bunch of pay for play money on it. But if you've already found it, here we go.
Yeah, I didn't get into any of those pay for play models. There were a few that, yeah, they let you win easy the first 10 levels and then give us some money. And I was like, nope, nice getting me addicted to clearing all those hexagon colors. You had me, but not enough for $10 a month. So we've got two, one from Kevin Nash and one from Jim Cornette cutting a promo on Darkside Phil.
Oh my God.
All right, Darkside Phil. It's Kevin Nash. I mean, I've fucking read some disturbing things in my life, but Jesus Christ. I mean, you spent $40,000 on a WWE Championship mobile game. Why? You went into bankruptcy for half a mil. You play video games all day long while your wife works her ass off. You masturbated on YouTube, live stream.
He read this over at least once before going on, and he is giving this disgust. Like he hasn't memorized this by heart. He doesn't have the absolute 10 on 10 performance of Kevin Nash, but he is showing his disgust just like the payer asked for.
They wanted to prosecute you, but they said your penis was so small they couldn't actually make it out. So they couldn't tell whether you were masturbating or playing with a fucking skin tag. So, dude, I mean, I get it, man. It's pandemic, it's fucking lockdown, it's everything else, but Jesus, you gotta pull your shit together. I mean, when I got your dossier from the fucking almighty fucking egg gang, I said to myself, this is a sick puppy. This is somebody who needs some fucking serious fucking help. So, I hope you get it, man. You're not gonna.
Oh, he ran out of steam really quick. We've only got a few more seconds left. He does lose points for that lighting. That drives me up a fucking wall of having very. It Am I with you?
Stuck. Yeah, you're with me. I don't know if you got stuck or I got stuck. It looked like my internet was fine, but
yeah,
well,
I do believe mine just dipped down for a moment. Looks like we are back. So, hooray!
This would have been a
still
good
on over
moment to for Jim Ross to be interviewing Sid just now. We're live, pal.
I mean, play video games all day, jerking off. And I mean, I'm sure it might seem like a great fucking a career move for you, but so later your old lady's gonna leave you. All right, take care of that skin tag, dog. Peace.
Thank God.
Once you got on your dick as a skin tag, that was a winner there.
Oh God, yeah.
All right, I forget what I had planned second, but after these promos on Darkside Phil, we will get to the slow adult speed dating, because we saw one from Tito Santana, the middle school Spanish teacher, I believe Narm said he is. Some sort of teacher, but yeah, you want to give me $60 to cut a promo as good as I did as El Matador?
Phil Burnell, oh Phil, we got to talk. I'm Jim Cornette, by the way. You probably know that. Everybody else does, because I'm a worldwide celebrity, a pro wrestling legend, and a podcasting genius. But I am now coming to you on your telephone through the miracle of modern technology known as a cameo video message, courtesy, well, I can't call him your friend because you have none, but courtesy of one of your acquaintances named David. Now, I know, Phil,
I like that he had a whole 30-second boomer build-up. This is how I'm communicating with you, Philip Burnell.
that you have multiple names in order to stay ahead of the authorities. You're also known as AKA Darkside Phil, and sometimes Depending on what part of town you're in, you have other names. I know that some of the ladies of the evening say, "Hey, sport!" But nevertheless, you...
I've never heard that insult before. It's...
From what David has been telling me, old dark side Phil, you got a lot of problems. You run in some kind of confidence game, some kind of scheme, some kind of racket, some kind of pyramid scheme with these mobile games and this streaming and everything. You beg for money every day. You're constantly saying you're broke, but yet you spent $80,000 on a WWE mobile game. From what I'm told now, these are the...
I'm not sure if this is later or if we just have another accountant doing it. But whichever chatter was asking, yes, according to the Trolls accounting, it is well over $100,000, and he should stream that. He doesn't enjoy playing games. He enjoys winning at games, and he's having a bad time if he's not winning at games. Anytime he has to use I went down that rabbit hole for a year. It's kind of old hat at this point, but it was an entire year that I loved that rabbit hole of this 50-year-old man, 40-something-year-old man who's shitty at video games and just, this is made terribly.
And I'm just as confused as oh God, she's so sweet. Mazzy, it's my turn. I'm reading it. Mazzy, 9.99. You guys deserve more than this, but can't wait for the speed dating. She's the sweetest girl ever and hot. So you get 2 compliments for 9.99.
Ooh, a pretty lady. It is funny. In our corner of the internet, as much of a sausage fest as it is, the ladies who do show up are pretty looking ladies. Except, for, well, let's not say that. Except for one, there's a whole. Go ask 2K and Jib of Cut of the Jib. You know who I'm talking about. That's already not the prettiest. Like our buddies. Stuttering Sketty Tooth John. She just dropped back in, and Kaylee, love me a nice Jewish girl who's got all those tattoos. But back to Jim Cornette before I start getting too much down my perv talk, because
talking about these hot chicks, especially the ones that send us money. Back to Jim Cornette and the Midnight Express, everybody.
Things that people are saying about you.
Why haven't I had a girlfriend for a while now? Oh yeah, thank you. What you just said, it's very important to get the latest experience in.
Bill, you once broadcast yourself online jacking it? Where were you, in San Diego? I'm gonna go out jacking it in San Diego. Jacking it, smacking it. Why are you spanking the monkey online, for heaven's sake? You know, children, dogs, cats, other people could see that and be horribly scarred for life, especially if they had binoculars so they could see your teeny tiny little penis. But anyway, I mentioned you don't have any friends, but you do often, from what I'm told, insult your fans. I think that was a misprint. I think it should have been you insult your fan, because there can only be one of them, because, I mean, look at you, Phil. And
one of the detractors have looked into this. It was 7 whales down to 6 whales. It might be down to 5. He's chipping away at those true hardcore fans of his. And I haven't checked in a while. That crazy person only iced coffee it drops half of his, her, them, they's paycheck on Darkside Phil, and then goes away for months on end, and then donates their whole paycheck again. And it's the lore is deep.
And what I've not gotten, I don't know that you want to get into it today, is like, I just don't understand the people that donate to him, like legitimate, that aren't like LOL Cal donating to him, because he provides, well, I mean, he provides more of a service than Steel Toe, but not much. And he looks like Dante from Clerks. I don't get it.
It's a psychological, like, weird thing, that a parasocial. It's got to be. I don't know. I'll have to go down the trolls. Who was that? I think it was Super Crazy. There's a Dark Side Phil detractor who named himself after an ECW luchador, and he. I think he's the one that covers some of these finer details that I've been trying to recall.
Apparently, you make a lot of money streaming video games, demanding people give you money for the same thing, but yet I'm not sure how that's a service that's in any way valuable to the American public. So basically, I think you're cheating people out of money, and you're being an asshole while you do it, and you're also exposing your member all across the world via the internet. So I'm not going to say you shouldn't jack it, Phil, because after all, that's your only recourse, since no other human beings, male, female, animal, vegetable, or mineral, will touch you in your nether regions. But don't broadcast it, because then all you're doing is showing people your shortcomings. Anyway, David says, get your shit together, Dark.
I love your wordplay right there, your shortcomings. And you got a little dance from him. He danced along to Jackin' It in San Diego. Kevin Nash didn't get off the couch. He was lying back like a lot of these people we see on speed dating. It was recently, about a month ago, that the host actually yelled at the guy, get up, stop laying down.
Side Phil, and I say, well, I really don't care what you do, because I'll never see you again, and I really don't give a shit. But otherwise than that, I hope you have a great day. Thank you, fuck you, and bye-bye.
And it's great. You gotta understand, for the ones that are watching with us today that don't know like the lore of like Jim Cornette. I mean, he's an enigma wrapped in an enigma wrapped in an enigma. First off, you would think he's a conservative, wouldn't you? No, he would hate my guts if we ever talked politics. So if I ever met him, I would never talk politics, because he would.
Yeah, as long as you don't know that as long as he doesn't know he's talking to someone who is right of center or beyond, you can get along with him. But once he finds that out, I think that was who was that blob? Kenny Bolin.
Yeah.
They were friends for like years and years and years. And it was, nope, no more Republicans in my life is what Jim Cornette stated. So
Right.
No more Kenny Bolin, the blob person that he was.
And they had a great rapport way back on the podcast. I mean, they did some of the funniest shit I ever heard on there. But like, yeah, there's that, and you just got to understand, Jim Cornette, he's old, so the shit he's talking about with like mobile video game streaming, he probably doesn't even know what he's saying right there. He's just such an expert at giving promos that it sounded like, yeah, if he really knew what we were talking about, I think he would have vomited on cameras. Like, he paid money to play a game on a phone.
That's what's fun about he hazes any new sponsor, anyone who's given him money to sell their stuff for the first time. He goes to bestiality and incest, and if they're a first-time sponsor, something absolutely off the wall will happen, and they're gonna hear it, and it's like, all right, there's the first one. You want to spend more money on us or not? My favorite being Code Academy. Learn to code at codeacademy.com. And that was a whole series of ads where he didn't know. My favorite line of all of them was after about 6 weeks when the co-host asked him something about the service of Code Academy. Brian, you could hold a gun to my head and I couldn't tell you what we're selling.
I know, but those Code Academy commercials and all those commercials from that like year, they're all epic. He doesn't know what the hell he's selling, and he just makes the shit up on the spot. And I mean, we could go down like a rabbit hole of just like what's great about Jim Cornette, except the politics.
Well, I can tell you what's great about speed dating. You meet all sorts of fun characters. We have our host on the biggest square here, the rectangle, Kali Masih. I think that's how you pronounce it. Masih. I've never heard him pronounce his last name. So Kali Masih with Becky and our new star, our new highlighted man of the evening, Millionaire Moneybag. He's named right here. So let's get to know him.
Saying the cue because you let me think, you're interested. But is that too young for you, Becky, or no?
I am. It's
okay. We can have a combo. How are you?
okay. So, hello. What's you two? Good and you?
I'm good. How are you?
I got massive head injury. And you?
I also have your massive head injury.
I do believe that he fell off of a motorcycle at high speeds. There's something about him that I feel like he wasn't born this way. Something happened. That's just the feeling that I get. We don't have like the misshapen head that as backwards head Claudio has, or some of those other favorite TikTokers. But that's maybe he was born this way. But my money is on head injury.
His head, to me, it looks like a cross between a jigsaw piece and an upside down bottle of pop. I just don't know what's going on there.
Matt Hibner is going born this way, fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Where are you from?
What do you two for fun? I am from Florida. You?
That rapid answering and asking questions. I think there were 2 questions asked, and then he realized a question was asked of him, so he had to answer that.
What do you do
I
for
like
fun? I'm from Florida.
You?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Where are you from?
What do you two for fun? I am from Florida. You?
Okay, they talked over each other. He got it out, and then he's being as polite as he can after talking over her.
You?
I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
And
What is you two for fun?
I like bowling. Oh, thanks for the hand heart. I appreciate it. I like bowling. I like swimming. I like hiking. I like outdoors, the beaches. I just like outdoor.
Oh, outdoor. I too like outdoor.
Outdoor, indoor, in cave. You come in cave. Yeah, that is very strategic how she is framing. Certainly, Mazzy. There's 2 chins that we see, and there could be another 3 chins that we don't because of this lighting and this exact angle.
I'm of normal weight. I'm just keeping my face right here.
Okay. Do you what do you do? What do you do for work?
What?
Oh, what do I do for work?
For walk. Does she have a walk, or do you just use a pad? Because me, I don't have a walk. If it calls for a walk, I'm just going to use a pad.
Yeah.
This user, stop wasting this man's time, Becky.
Jesus. I don't know who's settling for who here, but
Store manager. I work in retail.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
That is I work in retail. Okay, that is the proper response. I'll give him that.
do you think if she goes on no filter, she'll lift up her shirt?
Well, if she matches with him, this is the type of guy she's into. We can get Andrew a date. There is, I don't think we featured her yet. We have seen the guitar playing man. There is a lady with cerebral palsy that likes to strum on her guitar. That's in the pile, the lineup to come in the future. So keep your eyes open for, and I think the first, actually not the first, because there's the Kazakhstan cerebral palsy girl who's good looking. The algorithm is sending me differently abled ladies who are attractive. Never did I think that double amputee would be like, oh, no, that's something. But once it sent me one big booty Latina with no arms, it sends me three.
Yeah. Hey, did you ever see the cerebral palsy girl from Facts of Life?
Oh yeah, she was a stand-up comedian. Oh, she was Jimmy before Jimmy. I forgot.
Yeah.
You just unjogged that memory of her being a stand-up comedian. It was one of their cousins, wasn't it?
It was like one of their cousins. She had a shirt that said, I'm not drunk. I have cerebral palsy. I mean, Jesus, that wouldn't fly today.
We shut down the freak shows. We stopped Tards from making Tard jokes. Jesus, well, why not just put them in a home? We're going backwards, not forwards.
Do you have any questions for me?
Oh, everyone, take a drink. I need to start keeping a beer nearby because that is one of the drinks. Yeah, you have questions for me? There's 5 minutes that most of these go. And do you have a question for me is so common.
It is, but what I get a kick out of these, all the ones that I've seen, is like they're just lying all the time. What do you do for fun? I like to go to walks, and I'm like, bullshit. I like to go bowling. You've never been in a bowling alley. I can just tell. Why are you making this up? Why don't one of them just be honest, be like, you know what? I do just sit on that couch all day and beat off in between work. That's what I do for fun, and I wait to die.
What do you do for work? Thanks for the roses, guys.
Work. Oh, no. I get a big check from the government.
I get a crazy
I'm a
check.
game.
He has an answer.
Yeah.
Guys.
I'm a gamer on TikTok. I'm a speed chasing horse, and that's about it.
He's a game runner. He's a species horse, and that's about it.
I heard spitting on horse.
He does something with horses for his second job after being a gamer.
Mr. Hands does something with horse. Maybe we'll find up after the break.
You're a speed dating host on TikTok?
Hey, so we
Oh, he said that he is a speed dating host on TikTok.
Oh.
That's what that horse piss was.
You're a speed dating host on TikTok?
I've got to hear that answer once more. It is surprising how many times these ladies are able to understand this nonsense. What's your love language is? No, there was no pause. We rewound that for 15 fucking minutes trying to figure it out between a dozen of us. And that escort that he was talking to immediately, oh, my love language?
Well, I guess once you've met all kinds, it's hard. It's easy to interpret for the specially abled.
Thank you for the $5, Nimrob. I'm off next Thursday, and I'm off the entire last 2 weeks of August. So multiple puppet opportunities upcoming. And I absolutely love having 2K on the show. I have a Rodney all ready for your next appearance. So looking forward to having you on in the upcoming weeks in August. There is a Rodney waiting for you with your name on it as we get to learn more about Millionaire.
I'm a gamer on TikTok.
Okay, he's a gamer on TikTok.
Yeah.
He is a speed dating host on TikTok. And okay, I'm going to see if I can get that.
Okay.
TikTok. I'm a speed chasing horse, and
I'm a speed dating host. Okay, now that I know what it is, I got it.
that's about it.
You're a speed dating host on TikTok?
Hey, so we let's talk about something else. Talk about something.
Callie always shuts this down. When Rodney started talking about his gaming, Callie shut it down as well. He seems to be a bit. Maybe there's a promotion thing, but yeah, immediately when someone starts promoting their shit, nah, not here, motherfucker. This is a speed dating show, not a promotion show.
If it's not something in terms of service, then it makes me think that he's. I might be giving him too much credit here. I think he's thinking that this might open up a conversation that will derail the show, but that might be me reaching.
Yeah, that's as good a guess as any, because he shuts that shit down for some reason that I'm not sure why.
Who knows?
Okay. What will you see yourself in 5 years from now?
I'm going to leave you in anticipation for his future plan, because Mazzy, she's injected enough BBC to understand Ebonics. So that is one of the ways you can also, if you don't want to take the injections, you got to take them proctally. Sometimes that's just the way it is. More lotion. You could just get 12 of them around at once and rub all the lotion in to get a nice Ebonics lesson. God, I'm gross.
Now, how I always understood it is each black pecker that, enters a new white lady, it's kind of like evolving a card like in Pokemon or other cards. You start out with the base card, and that's cock 1. Cock 2, now you're an E1, and you can evolve all the way up as high as you want. Then you got to work on like adding XP and all that other good stuff. That's just a guess though. So I'm thinking this lady's an E7 level 40.
I like where you're going with all these stats. I think the update to Custer's Revenge and all the other Atari X-rated games does need to involve some RPG aspects like that of leveling up those abilities and what to spec into. Like if you spec into all mouth, and you can open up a whole ass glory hole before your friend is on the good corner at all. Okay, so we left this off on where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years.
I see myself awfully married with the right person.
What?
With the right person. Something to do with relationships. Fuck it. Let's try to interpret that too. We've got all show.
I don't know. We got time.
You see yourself in 5 years from now?
I see myself awfully married with the right person.
Oh, I know what he said. He sees himself awfully mileage with the right portion.
Okay, because I thought he wanted to be in Maui with the right person. Let's see what she gets. We've got the right portion, the wise portion, Maui. What does she think that he's got going on in 5 years?
And you?
Just move along. Don't ask questions. He's J.J. Abramsing this up. No. Let's just keep it going. No time for your questions of what just happened.
Well, my 2 older daughters will be graduated in 5 years from now, so I would see what they're getting, if they're going to go to college or not. But I'm going to work on me.
Oh boy,
her 2
I could have just
daughters, that are 17. Yeah, they should be graduating in about 5 years if they're half and half like we suspect.
I should have went ahead and put this in double motion because I have heard this a whole lot of times before. Well, I still have my daughters, and once they're out of age, maybe I can work on myself. Van mom, van life. Married with the right person. I do believe you got the phrase that pays, Nimrob. Have you worked as a tard wrangler before? Pardon me. A tard wrangler?
Have you been a direct service professional?
Okay, I'm not rewinding. We know what she's saying. She's saying the normal getting older mom stuff.
And going to school and see if they're going to college. And
Wait, didn't you see Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield? Yeah. There could be so many fun hijinks that you're missing out right now. Get on the diving team with your daughter and really show her how to do the triple Lindy back the original way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I did not know that was a joke about a sexual position. I still forget what a triple Lindy was, but I always knew it as a difficult dive. Come to find out, it was a dirty joke. And I'd have to ask Google right now, what is the triple Lindy? Does anyone in our chat know the dirty version?
Yeah, because I never knew it as a dirty joke either. I just appreciated the movie as a kid, and I was like, and it was like during that like 2-year span where the person that played Rodney Dangerfield's son was in like everything for like 3 years. He was in Christine and some other stuff, and then poof, disappeared from everything.
And Robert Downey Jr. was his buddy in Back to School. So one had to die so one could live. That's just the rules.
Well, I guess that's what also happened to Robert Downey's friend in Weird Science, too, because who the hell happened to that other school bully?
Chet and Wyatt. No one knows what happened to Chet and Wyatt. Or no, Chet was the brother. Wyatt and who is this Gary character you keep talking about? That line will always make me laugh. I don't know what happened to Chet from the movies, but I do know what happened to Chet from the TV show. He got sent to the Slammer and then got it in his Slammer so much that he turned gay with Christopher Maloney. J.K. Simmons is the one that broke his back door, so it could be used for love with Chris Maloney.
Oh, what a way to get broken in.
See that, and more male nudity on HBO's Oz.
Now, he wasn't the same one that J.K. Simmons, unless I'm getting my shit confused from that show, and you correct me if I'm wrong, I swear I won't be insulted. Was he wasn't the one that J.K. Simmons gave him some lipstick for his birthday, was it?
I think that was Robeson. I think I remember that being a later season. It might have been Tobias Beecher, our good buddy who got the lipstick. I feel like I remember Robeson in the later seasons getting lipstick. Or no, that was the other night. So if it was J.K. Simmons, it was probably, Chet, Tobias Beecher, and I used to remember the actor's name. I'll remember it in a couple of minutes.
Yeah. I just remember that scene, and I'm like, oh my God, how humiliating.
That's one of those character actors that just pops up so randomly for me that I'll always remember him. He was also one of the headbanging guys in the back of Wayne's World in Wayne's World 2. One of the headbangers was Tobias Beecher, Chet. I'll remember the actor's name in like 20 minutes after we go off air. I'll remember his name.
Yeah. I wonder if that's the same headbanger guy that was also like one of the kind of extra characters that was in Encino Man. Because I remember one of the Wayne's World headbangers was in Encino Man in a minor role.
Could have been our buddy. I don't recall Encino Man as well. I did watch the hell out of Son-in-Law as far as Pauly Shore movies go. We had that one on VHS.
Oh, it's the jury duty one, but it was for the insanely hot 90s Asian chick that was from Wayne's World. Oh my God.
Tia Carrera. Yeah. Do you remember when she got her ass kicked by Kelly Bundy? That was a fun episode.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Oh, memory unlocked.
I just stumbled across that episode. It was on TBS or whoever the fuck, whatever the fuck channel was on in the background, and Tina Louise was hosting over the beauty pageant for the new Alante. Good old Ginger.
God, That's great. It's weird how all these shows and movies, they all have their own versions of like the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. You talk about the right people, and then they all start like, this one was into that. And da.
Thank you, Nimrod. Lee Tergessen, the headbanger and Chet, and sex toy of Chris Maloney and J.K. Simmons.
Oh, God, Jesus. What a name, dude.
Hopefully married by that time.
Mm-hmm. Married.
So some of these chatters are checking out this guy's profile. He said he's a gamer. Profile says he's a rapper, too.
Oh, well, then.
So stop changing your name all the time. I follow him now. But when he keeps changing his name, it is hard to fucking find him, even when I'm following him.
It's like you need to find like the in crowd of this show that like really keeps tabs on these people at all times. So you can just like go to a forum and be like, okay, what's his new username? And like, here it is.
Okay.
What's your favorite?
How many sources?
Whoa! Here she goes.
What?
What's your favorite? And then he says, "Come in your sauces."
My favorite is coming in your things. Not even on you, just things you own. Not your person.
Rope.
Thank you for shooting some ropes.
Okay.
What's your favorite?
How many sources?
I'm sorry. I'm probably laughing too loud. But that's
Sounds like he's asking how many horses. How many horses does it take to drag you around town, lady?
How many horses does it take to fuck me till I go into the ambulance and die? I'm Mr. Hands.
What's your favorite?
How many sources? What?
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue.
Okay.
Like what I do to them horses.
What were you?
I mean, you gotta make a drop out of it. You gotta. What is your favorite? Come in your horses.
What were you gonna ask me?
How about how many kids do you have?
I got 3.
Okay, and unfortunately, I had some connectivity issues. We didn't get to see the end if she matched with him. So just going to leave off on a cliffhanger here. But whatever happened, it didn't work out because he showed up on another speed dating over here. So a little more highlight of this fellow.
Oh, boy.
My favorite color is 9.
Oh my.
That seems about right. 3 kids, 4 grandkids. Look at that. You've got Graham written all over you.
7 baby daddies that went out for cigarettes and never came home.
So let's see. His name. The Gamer 2002. Let's see. I'll try to do a little bit of digging, see if I can find him. He might be like fucking Rodney. Rodney says he's a gamer and he doesn't have any gaming on his TikTok. This guy might say he's a rapper and not have any rapping on his TikTok. But during this next segment, I will try to look some of that up.
I have no ropes.
What?
Silly me. I can't look yet. He has quite the intro. So I can give a little context. As you see, people are saying, let's see your 69. He's telling people that he's going to show him his 619.
Oh, okay.
This intro here is after he told the people, see my 619. So this is his best Rey Mysterio impression.
Yeah.
Very odd to do it because I have no ropes.
He has no ropes, so that's the best he could do. He could do a much better 619 if he had some ropes there, but without them.
If only they had the ropes, we will never know how good it would have been. I mean, shoot.
I tried.
That was good.
I tried to do it, but I have no ropes. So 619 look like that. I have a wrestling ring right over there. So if I have ropes around my bed.
This guy is trying his best to understand. But as he's getting into, he's looking into getting some ropes around his bed. Doing a 619 onto the pillows and comforter at night is a dream of his.
Yes.
If I have ropes around my bed, I could have safely to it. So that's
Oh.
So here he's getting our little. I do have to go back to that sound. That sound of him dropping on the bed. Stay tuned. At the end of that, we do need. I don't think I isolated that. I think I have to go back and isolate that. I think I was like, I need to get this by itself, and I think I fucking forgot.
wrestling ring. So okay, so I'm gonna put it right there. Okay. It's when the superstar go in there and you put some star rings and wait, like that, and then and like that.
That's how the 619 is supposed to look. That's how it's gonna look when I get the ropes around my bed.
God damn, he's really got that ring mic'd. I mean, that ring is mic'd to the 10.
And kicks him in the face and off the top rope. Wow. So that was
Well, you know how he does that. He has an extra mic underneath of his play ring, so it comes out onto our speakers. One of those little-known secrets of getting that good, realistic toy action.
Oh yeah.
Age, your guess is as good as mine. I'm gonna say early 30s.
He's got one of them looks because of whatever may have happened to him. He could be like in his 30s, or he could be like knocking on 50's door. I wouldn't be surprised either way.
Waiting for the pyrotechnics. Oh, that does make me laugh a whole lot. That he there in his enclosed room, he gets the Randy Orton intro completely down with the wall of sparks.
619 looks like okay, so when I get swapped, so
Manzi, where are his Wranglers? On his pants, like any other jeans would be. Heyo.
on my bed, I will show you.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Did you say when you get ropes around your bed?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to buy some wrestling ring. I'm gonna buy a wrestling ring ropes and put them on my bed, so I can try the 619.
And let's just break this down. He doesn't want a larger bed. He wants the existing bed he already has, and just to put ring ropes around him, just so he can do a 69 to the Invisible Man that isn't there. Just to do that. This
well, Kenny Omega wrestled the Invisible Man, so this is a prestigious opponent that he's going up against with this 619. So it makes sense to improve his.
And then he'll upgrade to the blow up doll, and then the upgrade from that is the 10-year-old girl, that Kenny Omega, that fucking twinkle toes motherfucker.
Okay. And oh Jesus.
I'm gonna fit some ring ropes around my molesting me. Wait.
From the Picard head in hand to the nose pinch, he is getting all the frustrated meme faces.
And oh Jesus. I'm not qualified for this. When you searched ropes,
But I'll still exploit you. Fuck it. I'll do just like they do over at the lounge. And I'll exploit her tard for my own benefit. I'll do that.
Why not?
for your bed, did you specify wrestling, or did you just search ropes for your bed?
I just chose ropes for my bed.
I mean,
I did something, but
Oh, he did order something. He found some ropes for your bed online, and he ordered something.
oh my, oh my.
I did order something, but in that ropes, I like order myself a hat for myself to wear.
Okay.
Because my other hat is nasty. But
Both your hats are helmets, though, right?
Yeah, they're helmets, all right. You think he said
This is in
my
more-
first hat was nasty?
other hat is nasty. But it's in
Yeah, it is. The other hat is nasty. I didn't catch that it was nasty the first time, just that the other hat is something. So he's got a Brian Knobs and a Jerry Sags hat.
Yeah. We're the nasty boys. Nasty boys.
That was a Jimmy Hart original.
Yep. We're the boys.
Made it in WWF and carried it over to WCW with him.
More or less.
by accident.
Okay, yeah, I've been there.
Oh, yeah.
And what website were you looking at when you searched ropes on bed?
Amazon?
Amazon? Okay.
Okay.
You didn't Google it, right?
No.
Okay, good. Good. Yep. Yeah. Oh my God. No, it's even bad on Amazon. Oh my gosh, really bad on Amazon. Okay. And what were you looking at when you?
You can tune into Matt Hibner on Saturday night. I believe it's 7 Pacific, but he's doing live streams now to see. I see it. He feels bad that he looks like an older version of this guy, and I see it.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ. What which one were you looking at? Which one were you looking at specifically here? Oh my God, it's really bad.
A rope. Okay, so you see my wrestling ring?
Yeah, I see it.
Ropes are like that.
Yeah, we get it.
I get it.
But full size.
Okay. Oh my God. Guys, this is the second thing that comes up when you search that.
Oh my.
He's looking at it. Is that what you ordered, sir? Is that what is coming to your house?
I mean, I ordered it, but it was for a different reason.
Second thing that comes up.
This is great.
It seems like he's kind of aware that those are sex ropes. He seems a bit embarrassed and kind of aware because he has gone down this road looking for wrestling ropes for his bed. But we absolutely need to go back. I do remember copying this small little clip, and I never made it a clip of its own. We just need to hear this over and over again.
Maybe altitude is because I have no ropes.
It's such a fantastic thud. That belongs on the board. Like, that belongs next to the Wilhelm scream on the sound effects of the Hollywood board.
Yeah, I'm sorry you said that. You know, this is how my brain works. I gotta blurt shit out when you memory unlock me. I'm wondering if the Wilhelm scream is the same scream I'm thinking of that I've heard in multiple movies. I heard it in most recently in a movie called Bloody Massacre. It's like a reused like production scream, isn't it?
Yeah, I actually covered it with Spurg maybe a year ago now, where we at the end of an episode we threw on a compilation of Wilhelm screams, and it goes on and on. Spielberg really enjoyed using them, and I'm really going to enjoy using this one.
Do you happen to have it on deck?
Well, I actually have something else on deck.
Darn, okay.
Let's hear this, and then I can to try to pull that up.
Because the scream I'm thinking of, it goes like this. It's like, yeah. It's like that ish, but I don't know.
Oh no, the Wilhelm is the would be my impression of it.
I'm wondering.
I think that it was in the Sarlacc pit. I think was one of the Star Wars uses of it. It was someone getting tossed down into the Sarlacc pit.
I'm swear I think it's the same one I'm thinking of, but I'm not able to mimic it. But I guess.
And I didn't want to navigate away from this screen because thank goodness it still brought him up. His current name, a Professional Wrestler 3. He's changed it again. I do have at least one speed date recorded with this name, so he's had it for at least a week now. Following 3,000 followers, single, looking for a girlfriend, with 3 broken hearts there. I live in Florida. I am a rapper. I am 22.
Bullshit. One of these things is a lie.
So I am looking for one where he is rapping. Let's get that sound.
Yogurt only flavor. I never tried before, so we can just try Greek yogurt only. So let's.
Okay, so he's doing yogurt reviews here. I don't think he's going to do a rap at the end.
Okay.
That is the weirdest Butch Patrick hair I have ever seen. It's off to the side as well. That widow's peak is lopsided, and the balding Butch Patrick you have there. I don't think he has any of him rapping on here. It's almost as if he's not a rapper.
Wait, now that hoodie.
That what?
He's got one where he's wearing like a hoodie, and that would make me think if you go down a little more, it was right before you clicked off. I could see him in a hoodie, and it looked like something he would. That right there, blue.
There, Judgment Day. This is a WWE post.
Oh.
Yep, and that's some DMCA violating music. Nope, just definitely. Which wrestler do you look like? I guess they didn't have Eugene in there.
They did not.
So it doesn't appear that any of his rapping is online because 2 of you beloved chatters and me as well were like, well, we need to hear some of this rapping. It doesn't look like it exists on his page here.
Today we are trying strawberry, banana, milk magic straws.
Well, we can hear his Wrangler there that you were asking about earlier. Yeah, that is some disappointing false advertising right there. So we tried to find some of his rapping, and as we're going down this page, it doesn't look like any of these are him rapping. He puts up, I am looking for a loyal girlfriend, 19 or older. I am 21. Wow. I am a country boy. DM me if you want to date. He's posted that message a couple of times. And as I keep going, there's no. Wait, what's that? I thought he was getting into 9/11 humor there. Who is your emergency person when you're having a breakdown? That's what it is, and it's a pretty lady. Of course it is. Just imagine all the actual people in your life who are your 911, and you've got. Well, she doesn't look pretty there. Okay. That exact shot. She is a Nashville 6.5, which ain't bad.
And how much? I'll bet every penny. She has no idea she's on this guy's TikTok. Every penny.
I don't believe that he tagged her in any of those, but I had to do a little bit of an investigation there because I might have forgot about that, to look up his rapping exploits, and I looked it up, and they don't exist.
He must have told us a tall tale there.
I bet he's not even a speed dating host on TikTok. I did come across a slow adult who was a speed dater and a speed dating host, and I had to create a second account because I'm a smartass. Sometimes I like to get into chat rooms, and I was immediately banned from his chat. I had what I felt was just a mild little jab at one of the, and so that'll be coming up. But I can still see him. I created a new account and immediately followed him. I follow one person on that new account, and that is him, who banned me on my main account for. He could just silence me. I've been silenced regularly for being a smart ass, and it's just for the end of the stream. But no, he outright fucking blocked me. The tard.
Ooh, what's it?
Sorry.
Nothing came up.
I was getting the Wilhelm scream for you. Snappy gallbladder. I think this is the same one that I previewed with Spurg Snake last time.
Brock Sampson. At last we meet.
It sounded like the Venture Brothers sped it up a bit. That was it in its pure form.
Yeah. It's not the scream that I'm thinking of, but I've heard this one a billion times now that you play it. Now that's memory unlocked. The other one I'm thinking of, I've heard it in like 5, and it's definitely from like some kind of production library where someone's like, we need a scream, and it's for a comedy, so it doesn't have to be good.
I do like that they got it in with both Spaceballs and the original Star Wars. A nice little touch by Mel Brooks there.
I mean, yeah, and I still can't get over the nice touch of them going through the trouble of like wanting to do an alien gag and getting the original actor to do the alien gag for the "Hello, my baby, hello, my darling," you know.
I might as well say, what got me banned? I asked the contestant if he would be willing to do something about those eyebrows. And that's what got me banned. Would you be willing to do something about those eyebrows? I saw my comment disappear. I was like, he's one of those, and then it just went away. You are blocked from watching this channel ever again. New account.
Yeah, they don't know if you're dedicated. You'll just make another. Well, all of us have multiple accounts of everything by now. Everybody lives in a world of like 50 email addresses, one for applying for jobs, one for paying for bills, one for fucking around,
One for finding out.
Yeah.
Try to keep the fucking around and finding out one separate, but for some reason, the fucking around always finds out. Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
So before we get out of here, we should get a few ads in. So we've got some necklaces. That drip, though, I believe they're the ones who make it. I don't believe they're earning a commission. I think they make this jewelry for folks that would be interested. That drip, though. So these are some very fun necklaces. You and the girlfriend will get tons of fun out of this, both in the streets and in the sheets.
In the sheets, of course. Very good.
I don't know if I needed to put them all in a 1-minute compilation. I think this is the same joke over and over again, that they sell necklaces that choke you.
The song playing right before is a sound-alike of Soulfly. And I'm trying to think of the title of it.
I will tell you that these are all AI-generated tracks.
Yeah.
So they stole from some fun little earworms.
Yeah.
So, something to get me banned. You thought you said your ancestors are crying in hell or something. No, I have it screen recorded, so it's in the coming weeks that you'll see. Would you be willing to do something about those eyebrows? Gone.
Sorry, you've been banned.
Oh, look at this one. This one is for Pride Month especially. Those purple colors and those stars and moons. Get your Pride Month. That drip, though.
Oh, yes.
They needed that extra little sensual part because that's gay. Foreplay, aftercare, gay. What was Shaniqua? Shaniqua and the Basham brothers when...
oh, my God. Yes.
The BDSM tall black woman. It was a much worse BDSM than Demolition. They did BDSM much better 2 decades previous than the Bashams and Shaniqua.
It's like, I mean, the thing was destined to fail miserably instantly. You almost wonder why they even hired the guys that do the gimmick. It's like you can just see failure. You're not going to be on TV longer than 2 months, even if you're the best wrestlers on the planet, because we gave you a gimmick destined to fail. We also gave you a black BDSM person, which is like the rarest of all the BDSMs. None of this is going to work, and it lasted as long as I expected.
Those are some of the better Jim Cornette rants because One of those two bald Bashams was his very luxuriously haired good guy that just showed up one week bald. The office wanted to see me bald. What the fuck?
Yeah, they couldn't do the courtesy because everybody knows, like, part of doing the honors with shit like that is like, all right, if the order is coming from above to shave your head or something, we're going to lose it in a loser loses your hair match. So you'll have a reason to lose your hair. So everybody wins, but nope.
Boo.
Another one that was kind of like that. I mean, you saw it coming was like when Jericho and Kevin Nash had that match, and like Jericho showed up as normal, and Kevin Nash showed up in the bleachest bleach blonde of all time. You could just see there was no moisture. It's like, well, it's not a mystery who's losing this match.
And it was for the Punisher movie. He was the Russian in that one. You see him with that bleach ass blonde hair, and it's like, oh, I remember when you had that. Now it makes sense why you cut it then.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. And that odd shirt.
I do have a couple more clips, but before we go down that rabbit hole once again, let's save it for the fantasy booking wrestling show. We'll put that together at some point because our nonsense does belong confined to its own dome of wrestling nerddom if we go down that far a nerd hole.
I can see us driving off some people if we start like, well, let's rebook 1978 for a couple of hours real quick. You guys come along for the ride.
Well, now we're going to check out some Clown Girls. And if you guys don't come along for the ride, then gee whiz, we had fun without you.
Clown?
So just a really quick one to let you know, her films, you can see you can see her prolapse no problem. Because I was getting ready to say something else, but of anything on her body, that's the prolapse that you cannot see in Japanese or Korean films.
So that's why it had the little white blob show up, because as she played with it, went.
But, yeah, I guess I've never seen a Korean porno film. I've seen some Japanese porno films. I've definitely seen that kind of pixelation. I think it's any pubic hair whatsoever has to get pixelated. So if they're clean shaven, there's less pixelation that goes into it, I think. It's been a while since I watched a Marie Ozawa film.
They all seem to have the pubes down there, so there's always a blur. So I don't know. That
might be something culturally. Like there are only 3 haircuts you're allowed to get. There may be only 2 pube trimmings you're allowed to do.
Clown? He's a clown?
I remember you from somewhere. Oh, she's calling my name already, this sexy Ronald McDonald gender flipper.
Why didn't I see it before?
I have no idea who she's cosplaying, but it looks more to be like a mime lady. And now my favorite one. This is, gosh damn it, Garfield Enthusiast. Why are you Garfield Enthusiast over here on Hot Peppers on another place and something or another pirouette on another place? It's almost like you're making it more difficult to be stalked.
Yeah.
Gee whiz.
Use a normal name, damn it.
You can have Backflip Girl because Haunted Pepper Girl is the one that has my heart. She is, and complete opposite of Backflip Girl, who can use her acrobatic skills very well, Haunted Pepper, her legs don't work so good. So there's that. Oh, thank you. Japan has no labia and no penis head. It's by law that they get rid of those portions of the genitalia. Thank you for informing me. I'm sure that's not misinformation at all.
Not at all. No. But no, Backflip Girl is a 10. I also agree with that.
Okay, you two fight it out, and I'm glad to see that we will be great wingmen because we see a group of girls, and I'm a-going over here, and you're a-going over there.
You just got to find your right, clown kink and stick with it.
My kinks don't start or end at clowns. It is quite an array that we have. And you want a little bit more madness, or are you getting tired? We can start.
Tired at all. Let me give you all some behind the scenes of today. Okay, so today was a conference call day for me, but it also meant I couldn't really do any real work, so I couldn't invest because I have a lot wrong with me, and some kind of ADHD has got to be one of them. I'm not diagnosed, but if I know something's coming up pretty shortly, I can't get started with any other work. So I'm like, okay, so I got a conference call at 10. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put my mouse on a mouse jiggler, and I'm going to sleep. And I'd set my alarm for 5 minutes before I'd wake up. I'd do the conference call. I'm a natural bullshitter at my job.
You've got the updated Homer Simpson bird.
Yes!
Instead of hitting the Y key. You've got the...
It's just keep shaking that mouse so I got the green check mark. So then I do my conference call. I'm like, inner office bullshit. How can we support the business? Inner office bullshit. Okay, I've got an hour break. Back to sleep. And I did that all day. So today I probably have slept 14 hours. So I ain't tired at all.
And I think I have gotten the final step of me officially being in a depression. I have started an XCOM 2 campaign on the hardest difficulty. That is just when I've got nothing planned for a month. I'm just going to be obsessed over killing these aliens in XCOM 2 for much longer, and I'm going to feel all the emotions. It's one of those games where one of the few where I do get very fucking angry, furiously pissed at some of these. So I would like, if I was a millionaire, I would fund Darkside Phil to play nothing but that for 6 straight months.
Well, yeah, and that's me with WWE 2K25. Like I'm spending most of my free time if I'm not out trying to prowl for ass and I'm not doing one of these shows here, I'm just grinding in-game currency in WWE 2K25 as I ain't paying for that shit. So that just means I got to play the same match over and over and over just to get a little bit more currency. So at the end of the week, I can buy a new character.
Are you playing as the same character? Do you have a favorite, or it's a big fucking roster now? There's hundreds of characters. Are you grinding through a team of people, or are you just Chris Benoit every time?
No. I mean, there's a strategy. It depending on the characters they use, they all have different type of gear that are equipped, and certain gear gives you more currency if you play as those characters. So I'm playing the same 8-man tag match over and over again with the same.
That's how you farm the points. You need to do this 8-man tag with this gear to farm those points to get this that you don't want to give them $10 for, because fuck you guys.
I'll play that fucking match for 8 hours to not give him $10. And then at the end of the 10 hours, I'm like, oh, was it really worth it? Yes, it was worth it. It was worth it.
Oh, shoot. I wanted to go back. Oh, that's because I'm on the wrong screen. That's why. Over here, but I got the urge to go back to this again. I knew I wanted this isolated, and I done fucked up. I'm gonna have to take this back so I can have this nice and isolated and on the board for everybody. For those two who just came in for the first time, we have a 619 entrance from our dating contestant.
Wolves.
It's gonna be funny forever.
Wolves.
I think my laugh might have made that a bit dirty. Let's try to get it clean for you folks. You got to hear that wonderful 619 sound on his bed.
It's just so funny. Just like the thing right before it where he says something about jizzing in his cousins or something. I don't know.
Now you see, I'm exploiting slow adults through several filters. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm several generations deep. I'm reacting to someone else exploiting the tard. I personally am not exploiting a tard.
Oh God. Hello.
So I thought that we would end this on a little bit of a dance competition. This is Peggy Sue kicking off our dance competition. Taking us out, I think taking us out very strong. I think she was a cheerleader. You have got that rockin' cheerleader body and kind of a long face. Help me out here, Dr. Harley Quinn. Horse face or not horse face? Because I find horse faces attractive, and just because it's a long face doesn't mean it's a horse face, but it is indicative of one.
I mean, from this one frame, I'm going to say she probably has a horse face, but I would have to see the...
And that exact frame is also pretty...
Wilbur.
I'm on your side, Peggy Sue. I'm trying to say it's a good thing that you have a very toothy, gummy smile with your long face, and that you'll bite my fingers if I don't feed you a carrot just right. Oh, yeah, and I'll turn this down so we can talk over the dance.
I'm trying to think of a way to say I would like to be her Mr. Hands, but then that would mean she's fucking me and I'm in the ambulance going to die. So I gotta workshop this.
I've never tried to make the analogy of being in the Mr. Hands situation because someone dies. Someone dies of an extreme penetration.
Y'all better be dancing too.
Okay, so you want to be the horse and you want to make them your Mr. Hands. I think that's what we're going for.
I want to send her to the hospital with my horse cock.
There you go. No Mr. Hands reference even needed. Just straight to the horse cock will fuck you up.
So good.
I don't know, man. I don't see horse face at all. I mean, if I'm being a complete prick of a man, she does have kind of a high forehead, but I don't see any horse face in her at all.
Other than the early frames, she's not looking to have. See, not all long faces are horse faces. That's why I had to ask. And now that we're getting these other instances of her, I still would like to shoot some ropes in her general direction. But not having a horse face does not disqualify you. As whenever I talk about these women with faces that I'm attracted to, long and toothy, it comes out like I'm insulting you. But sorry.
And I don't want to say it like it's like I think Mazzy may have tapped out, and I'm kind of glad because we're about to talk like men talk. Just how brutal we can be when we're talking about women. And I bring this up to new people all the time, and I just want to know if you do the same thing. Okay, I have different types of 1 to 10 scales. There's the normal 1 to 10, which I only count people that I think I could realistically see in real life. Like I could see this woman in real life easy. Then I have the 1 to 10 scale that's solely for like TV and porn stars, completely unrealistic. They're on another level of hot. Like you would never see, 1996 Pamela Anderson at Walmart. That just wouldn't have ever happened. She's just too.
Yeah, she was Canadian. You'd see her at the Wallies.
Yeah, but like with these, I've also incorporated things like could I be seen with this woman in public? That's part of the 1 to 10. Like, would I hold her hand in public, or would I be embarrassed to? And this one, I would not be embarrassed to. I would hold her hand in public and be proud of it. I think I could tell you right now on my real life, real person scale, this woman looks like she's naturally an 8, but she could probably hot herself up to like a 8.5 if she really wanted to.
You actually reminded me, before I became a total whore and bought into polyamory, there was this fat girl, this fat Jewish girl, that fat Jewish tattooed girl. So really into those, but the fat was a little bit. It was a lot. It was quite a lot. And but before polyamory was like, no, I can't date this person. I can't be this person's one and only. But once it got into multi-partners, it was like, where's Fatty? Fatty, are you still around? Because I don't want to be with you forever. Or maybe I could be with you forever, as long as I can have another body type that you allow me to go out for.
As long as you're just the occasional tag team partner, then we're going to be just fine. But
How deep is your love? I love How Deep Is Your Love.
About 7 inches. That's as deep of love as I can give you.
She used to be like a really professional, like a
Now
pole
our second dancer.
Also.
I believe I kept in the announcer for a reason. I think she gives some good little fun facts about our dancer here.
Be like a really professional, like a pole dancer also.
She's a really professional pole dancer also. Heck yeah. Find her at the club, guys. Bring your single yens.
She's had like a good muscle, like control her body.
She has good muscle to control her bobby.
Yeah, she's got
to control your bobby.
Gotta control it. My first strip club experience went down as bad as you could think it went. So I'm in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and I'm staying at my sister's and her new husband's house. And the new husband, he's like, he goes, hey little doctor, hey little Harley, you know what's literally 50 feet from here? I go, what?
Titties.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's like, and your sister, my wife, couldn't give a shit. So how about we go to the strip club? And I'm like, I don't know what you and my sister do in the bedroom. If this is a kink, maybe she likes you to get horned up looking at big titties. I don't want to know, but you said we could go to the strip club, and that's all I need to hear. How you fuck my sister later, I don't need to hear. So we I still remember. I don't know why it's a detail. It's important. I still remember we opened the sliding glass door and go out the back and close it behind us. And we to the strip club and we're having a good time. He's buying me pictures of beer and everything's going good. I'm laughing with these girls. They were all, I mean, obviously they were all perfect 10s. They all looked like different versions of Jaden James. And I'm sure you remember that one. So like I'm having a great time, but then I stood up too fast and I got sick and I barely made it to the restroom before I puked all over the sink.
Not the sink. You got to make the toilet or the trash can. You're ruining a poor doorman's day. Puking in the sink.
That's right. And even in my youth, I knew it was like, okay, let me clean my mouth real quick. And I gotta give my brother-in-law the Iggy that we gotta get the fuck out of here right now because I just puked all over the sink. So I didn't know exactly the way to do it, except I like leaned in. It's like, don't breathe my breath. You don't want it. It's like, I just puked all over the sink. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
You mentioned Jaden James. That jogged my memory of Jocelyn James, Tiger Woods, one of Tiger Woods' mistresses, and she had like the ridiculous fake boobs, like the ones that were double the size of her head.
Yeah, and if I remember, wasn't she like way too skinny for those boobs? If I'm thinking of the right one.
It looked odd. It was Tiger was obviously a titty man. Well, he had a white titty man. He had the white Norwegian wife, and he had these. I think I remember her face, like kind of the weird looking, the weird good looking. As that's why you get into porn. You're weird good looking. You've got that sexiness that's not quite Hollywood. You're Hollywood back alley.
Yeah, I mean, you basically just said without saying Gianna Michaels.
Big fan of Gianna Michaels.
Fucking weird looking, not Hollywood good looking at all, but I think we've all, yeah.
Yeah, going by the different scales, maybe not a Hollywood 10, but by God, a 10 for a porn star. At least that's my opinion. At least a 9.5. You can't get me lower than a 9.5 on Gia.
That's the thing with me, like with her, when she makes it into that mental rotation, when she does, she's a 10 on the scale of 1 to 10. But when she's out of the rotation, she's like a 6. But then she comes back to being a 10 again.
I do remember Gianna Michaels, showing up on the Stern Show and just being a pain in the ass. I think Richard and Sal had some type of porno games made up, and she just was like, "I'm here to get naked, doing stuff. What are you doing? I got boobs and tits. What do you want from me with this pornioki or whatever the fuck they had her come in for?"
Yeah, not a lot of them had any kind of like, I don't know how you put it, like charisma other than being hot and good in porn. I mean, remember how like Whitney Stevens was on there a few times as like the world's dumbest porn star, and well, she came across as the world's dumbest porn star.
Okay, so Whitney is the one that stuck around for a while. Brittany was the one that was more in and out.
That's how I remember it. I remember Whitney hanging on one extra year, but that was about it. They both made it about 5 years, 6 years apiece, something like that. But they were some good 5 years.
You do have to be careful, talking of strip clubs, of the enthusiastic people inviting you to see. You gotta keep your ear out for a show. My friend said that the hype man was so just jolly and happy about the donkey show, so he went to go see it. So that's out there in the streets of TJ, just waiting to be discovered as well.
Nope. Well, there's no horses to be seen in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
From Maryland, we would always go to West Virginia. We would take the trip to the West Virginia strip clubs. I believe they were fully nude, and you didn't like the Baltimore strip clubs. I think they were fully nude, but you had to bring in your own beer, and then they held it behind the bar, and you had to tip them for serving you your own beer.
The ones I remember going through West Virginia, there was a fucking chain of them, and they were called Southern X. There's a great name. I don't know if they were great on the. I don't know if they were great on the inside. I hear they're all pink on the inside, but.
Heyo.
Heyo.
Control her body.
She can control her body. And she might not have much of an ass to shake, but she is doing her damnedest.
Yeah.
I never sampled the buffet at the strip clubs. I wasn't a Buck Strickland type of guy in that fashion.
I mean, but this Asian girl's got some, pretty good boobs. I mean, she might not have no butt, but I mean, she's a 9.5.
And she looks like she's about 6 feet tall. I am a fan of tall gals. So, hooray. And the other ones, it's not their turn, so they're just not giving a shit. Look at Blondie. She just looked up. Fuck's sake.
They're all texting their real boyfriends who doesn't have jobs and drug problems and this, that, and the other, and they do this to siphon us simps off for as much money as possible so they can buy their jobless boyfriends new Jordans.
Topless Donut Shop, and we did come across the Dirty Chai in Colorado Springs, Colorado recently, where they have scantily clad hooers serving you some coffee. Do you want yourself a $4 frozen latte, or would you like yourself the same frozen latte for $8.50 with some titties?
$8.50. I want $8.50 titty coffee.
Actually, the lady we did feature, she had no titties. She was very scantily clad, and didn't have the chesties.
But I mean, I got to tell you this because it's related. I mean, down here, they're all over the country now, but Twin Peaks, I go to Twin Peaks weekly, at least twice a week, because it's like the food is as good as, or if not better than, like Chili's and Applebee's and TGI Fridays and all that. And the women are obviously the main event. They're 10 on a scale of 1 to 10, and the food's not any more expensive. So I've always told people, it's like, because of the pandemic and all that BS, it's like I quit going out to eat, period, except for Twin Peaks. It made me up going to Twin Peaks. And I'm like, why would I go to Chili's and possibly get a dude waiter? Or I could just go to Twin Peaks and at least look at hot chicks for about an hour and enjoy food that's just as good.
It's helping the economy. Yeah. I tip better with a better view.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
It's
Love is right about us. You're all pieces of shit.
Well, we've got a third dance contestant. Let's see if we have as many filthy things to say about her. Maybe she works at the Tilted Kilt, the Baltimore version of Twin Peaks, Hooters, and all that. I don't know. I think I'm still going with Peggy Sue out of the bunch.
I mean, yeah, her gut looks a little busted and her face looks a little methy.
A little, you say?
Yeah, I ain't got my readers on, so I can't be for sure. But I will say this. Oh my God! I just noticed there's some random guy in the background.
I was about to point him out, just chilling on the couch, having a drink, la-ti-da. Having a drink and a cigarette. They're just hanging out on her bed, which does look to be buckled there in the middle. Doesn't look to be in a brand new bed.
You gonna get us a new carton of cigarettes? Oh, and there's a dog. Yeah,
And there's a doggy, and there's a big old fat lady. Look who it is! I haven't seen you since Pink Flamingos.
Does Fat Mom know what's going on? That her Fat Mom's poor daughter is dancing for pennies on TikTok. I just hear the X-Files.
They
Bring
just had
Mom
some more...
back. Bring Mom back.
It's a hangout up here at my place.
This is a hangout at her place, he says.
I don't think you got trailers a place, but
Indoors, it counts as a place. We learned on Celebrity Jeopardy. And then King Cobra walks in.
Oh no!
So we do have an extra contestant for you to consider. Peggy Sue, the tall Asian lady, and the Meth sisters. This one appears to have a larger muffin on top there.
Yeah. Oh, it's just letting us get a closer look at all the bad going on with her, which is everything.
You know what I really see up close when she does that is her dead eyes. She was really trying to seduce us. And there is just nothing beyond those eyes, beyond the next score.
That was just, this reminds me of something I saw. I don't know if it went viral, or I don't know if I was like the only one on earth to see it. But I saw a video that someone cut. They happened on some random girl's 5-viewer maximum chatterbait. And it you could tell it was the inside of some trailer. She was down on the ground, and she was giving us a goatsy.
A nice goatsy for all of us.
And
shoot, where is your nice little clown flippy girl? I can't find her.
Yeah, where is she? And this girl, she thought she was hot, and she's just doing the classic, come on, baby, just repeating the same sentence over and over. And then as you're watching that go on, you could tell she had a nugget in the chamber, and it was kind of moving. It was kind of like peeking up a little bit, and then it was receding back down, and it was peeking up a little bit. They were recede back down. I was like, oh my no. Oh Lord, no.
This is why you take a home enema before your shift, honey.
Yes.
That does remind me of one of the gals in Baltimore who had no moves, but she could wink her butthole. So that's all she did was just lie down on the stage, open her cheeks up, and just winky butt. That was her whole routine.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Thanks for joining me again here, Harley. We've been bullshitting for about 2 hours now. We had a new speed dating contestant who turns out to be a complete fucking liar because he's a rapper who doesn't rap. He's a gamer who has no gaming footage, but I want to learn more about you. Each of these new dating contestants, we're now getting like a nice row of guys. We've got the jokester Jay Devil, Rodney. Oh, it's funny. The chat knows Rodney. When I'm screen recording now, it's not just me. There's multiple people. When a woman says she's looking for a guy in his 20s, Rodney's in his 20s. Rodney's 25. Get Rodney up there.
He's gonna learn more about that love languages at some point.
What's your love languages? I don't have an answer for that. Apparently, you ask a Gen Z or a Gen Alpha what their love language is, and they have an answer for you. What's my love language? English? I've just been using English for the love language, the same as all my other words. Should I be using French?
It's like I got asked in a job interview what my mantra was, and I was like, I don't know what are you talking about? I got visibly agitated. Like I don't
mantra. Didn't Godzilla kill him back in '82?
I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't have an answer for it.
Yeah, I can't even play on that bit. That's a stupid fucking question. And Rodney asks it like every time, asking. So, dive bar or brewery? That's one of those horseshit opening lines I have. Dive bar or brewery? Pizza or sushi? What's your love language is?
Pizza, I guess. I guess that's my love language.
Oh, come on. Where are you, love languages?
Oh, no, it can't be
What
hidden.
your love language is? I've got it somewhere. I just need to figure out how I label. There it is. We've been talking about him enough. We do need to drop that clip, and I do need to clip that drop on the bed before I forget.
You need to drip that clop on the bread.
What's your love language is? What's your love language is? What's your love language is?
And she got it. She got it. She understood him.
Why do you have to make his damn name so hard? Rodney Pooh Baby 25.
You're forgetting that important at the beginning. STB _ Rodney Pooh Baby 25. He says he's a gamer. APB out. Beloved chatters. We are looking for Rodney Pooh Baby 25's gaming content. It's not linked on TikTok. Maybe on Twitch. I haven't looked on Twitch yet. Maybe he's over there.
I imagine there's probably like little bits of gold if you could find a stream of him talking to himself playing a game, but it would be like 2 hours of shit for 30 seconds of gold.
And that's why I don't cover DSP. I believe it was Matt Hibner mentioning earlier that there is a lot of sifting you have to do on DSP to get to just a little nugget of gold. Those DSP restreamers and clippers, they have a much more difficult time than Stallion 19 clipping Aaron Imholt. He will say something clippable multiple times a day, where DSP... You just need to watch the paint dry for an afternoon until he says something fun or is abusive. That's my favorite, is when he gets abusive to his audience. Snow Carl, am I going to have to ban you again? You're not giving me money nicely. You're being mean when you give me money. I don't like it.
Yeah, like the ones I've saw where he berates the audience. I mean, if you're wanting me to stream, you have to donate to the stream. I mean, there's no point in me. I'm like, what an awful way to ask for money.
Yeah, and I do believe we pretty much covered DSP. I thought I was actually going to be a somewhat regular DSP cover here on this channel. And after 3 weeks of it, I was like, nah, we don't need to be a regular DSP detractor. But Dancing with Ghosts absolutely needs some milking. I can't wait to find out more from Matt Hibner. We'll have to lock it in which week. I'm so wishy-washy at locking things in up until the last minute. But definitely want to hear more of Dancing with Ghosts. Want those fellows over at Spurgtopia to jump on this twink, because someone needs to jump on him. And I think Spurgtopia would be a nice piece of raw steak, dropping Dances with Ghosts in the middle there.
Yeah, and there were others that I kind of got into for a minute, but they were so unlikable I couldn't watch them. Like, I'm sure you've watched a little bit of, like, what's that guy? The online gambler, Boss Man Jack. Have you seen
I'm familiar
him?
with him. I think B Dabbler, Tukey covers him sometimes, doesn't he?
Yeah, the guy is so completely unlikable that, like, I couldn't cover him myself because I would I would rage quit.
That's what I did with my Aaron Imholt coverage. I rage quit when I piled on some James Rolfe, and one day we'll return. Oh, I'm riding on the bus with my sister.
Yeah.
is on YouTube. It's what you can watch it anytime on YouTube with commercials on the Hallmark YouTube channel. So that's something we definitely need to do in the near future.
It's got, I mean, for anyone that knows, we already know why it's funny, but it also has, like, some of, like, the campiest, horrible writing. Like, she sits down on the bus across from this businessman guy that's a character actor that I've seen in 50,000 things. I've seen him in Dawn of the Dead. I've seen him in Land of the Dead. And he says something like, yeah, you're riding the bus on the government's dime or something like that. And it just went
That's
up
like the
my
first or
ass
second
sideways.
scene. I have seen that scene, and the bus driver is the one that caught my attention because he fucking stinks. I don't think you've seen him at anything. He is more wooden than your coffee table, this bus driver. Thank you.
Are you going to see your boyfriend? He says something like that. We watching Tards on the bus. or what's the oh god, this is where I hate it when my brain gets stuck. Okay. The girl from Natural Born Killers, what's her name?
That's Juliette Lewis.
Remember her Tard movie? She has a Tard movie too.
Was that the other sister?
Something like that. It's got some of the worst writing ever, just because it's so unrealistic. There's a scene in it where now she's playing a special girl and she's going on a date with a special guy, and they're like talking about vinyl records that they collect, and they're talking about them intelligently, and there's like no way this dialogue would come out of anyone's mouth. And she goes to like, I like Muddy Waters. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? There's no way you... Yeah, you like Muddy Waters, all right. You like the muddy waters that you leave on the street beside the Indian guy.
I like Muddy Waters because that's how my mom describes my sheets every morning.
That one's also fun. And then there's Nell. You know, when you haven't quite got your fill of Jodie Foster on the pinball machine, you can watch Jodie Foster dirtying it up in a special needs movie that came out around the same time. There's a gambit of special movies out there to be watched.
But at the top of that list, because I was looking for the drop, thank you. And it's somewhere in there. It's just not in the first scene. And I've got to bring that one to the table. But I am starting to fall to the Sandman here. He's got a kendo stick there at the door to put me to sleep. I didn't realize he was a surfer at first. He was the Sandman because he was a surfer dude at first. But I'm starting up another conversation about wrestling. We'll have our own separate talk show of rebooking horseshit in a realistic manner, not like those horseshit. Who is that molester guy from What Culture? Blampier, Adam Blampier's how I would rebook it. Well, of course you could make a rebooking of the invasion angle fantastic if you had Sting and Luger and Hogan and everyone all at once, but that's not realistic. So fuck you, Adam Blampier. Go molest another girl. He's been run off twice for being a molester. Wrestle Talk welcomed him back because he was the pretty boy and people liked his segments. So after he spent a year in wrestling geek jail, come on over to Wrestle Talk. And then he started trying to molest more ladies.
It's as bad as that Sean Ross Scott guy, the guy that got busted snorting coke on camera, and then he forgot to log out of his account. He did a tweet it's like, as I slide my hand up your thigh and posted it. There's a lot of people out there to make fun of.
And you'll be making fun. When is Clowntown? Drop a plug for your stuff. But I'm gonna wrap up for realsies one of these times.
Oh yeah, I'm on Clowntown and here and there, and not all the time. I'm not an employee. I'm just a guest, and I'm on there every now and then. And they usually go live, midnight California time on Saturdays. I go live whenever I take a notion on my own channel, like I did randomly with you the other day. So mine is I go live randomly, and I don't know how to schedule it or do anything. I need someone to teach me how to do the very basics of this stuff.
It can't be too hard over. You were actually using the Streamlabs, weren't you? The often talked about Streamlabs that we hear from Steel Toe Morning Show.
Yeah, I know how to click go live, but I don't know how to schedule it. No.
We'll figure it out over there on the Streamlabs, and we'll also hook people. We'll see if you can get more tips on Streamlabs than Steel Toe, because nothing ever comes in on his Streamlabs.
Just come to my Twitter and send me a Venmo if you want this makeup to continue. You don't want to know the nightmare that lies underneath.
And if you would like to help this channel out, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment, share with some other folk, and monetarily, you can become a rope shooter for $4.99 a month. We had a couple people drop some super chats. Mazzy was the super. Oh my God! Now I'm doing this Steel Toe thing where I'm actually going over stats at the end of the night. That's a slippery slope. Thank you to my super chatters. Mazzy and Nimrob, thank you to my rope shooters. We have got deleted scenes coming soon, and I do owe you another one. I should do 2 bonus episodes this week. So thank you, folks, for dropping in. You're now free to go away.
Oh.
Well, it looks like that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for going on this adventure with me. It's fun being with friends. I'll see you next time. Bye now.
Bye for now.
Toodaloo. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Ding dao day.
Places all. All join hands, circle left. Now circle right and listen to me. LS, MFT. Elementary corners like swinging on a gate. To right, dear honey, with a right to left date. Grand right and left, around you go. Lucky strike means fine tobacco. Meet your honey and give her a whirl. All swing around with the little girl. Smoke 'em, then you'll see. LS, MFT. Promenade and don't you fall. Promenade around the hall. Lucky strike is first again with tobacco men. Promenade straight down the pike. It's time right now for a lucky strike. Yes, for smoking that you're bound to like, you just can't beat a lucky strike.